Did you have a specific situation that influenced that, or did you see something happen with somebody else? Like, where did that come from?
It's just my business growing in general. Like
Okay.
I had, I have so many businesses. I have to have structure.
Yeah.
If I don't have structure, it wouldn't be where like this stuff wouldn't be where it's at right now.
Yeah.
But I can give you an example with a rental car why I really started taking these rental car contracts serious. Like
Mhm.
I had a rental car contract, but I started locking down on this stuff. Especially with the credit repair contract. You do need contracts for the
Oh,
credit
definitely. Yeah.
because these people will try to play you. And
Man.
then when they go back and read that contract, it's in there. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're going by what this contract say.
Mhm.
But with this one car, when I first started with the rental cars, I was doing a ton of private rentals, like a ton of them. I'm talking about cars going for 3 months, 2 months. Um, so when I got this Jeep was brand new to me. I traded, no, actually I got this no PG with Ally. So
Okay.
remember I told you I traded that Prius in, so now I gotta pay it
Yeah.
off auto loan. So when I go to Ally, they say I gotta pay it off auto loan to
Yeah.
get a car no PG.
Yeah.
So now I got a Jeep. I took this Jeep, rented out to this lady. This lady lives in Dallas. I live in Houston. Like I
Uh-huh.
rented out the car from Houston. So this 4 hours away. This lady lives in Dallas and she booked the car in Houston. This lady took my car from Houston to Dallas and couldn't bring it back. So she needed somebody to follow her, right? To bring
Mhm.
the car back. This lady will pay me, like, say today, if she owes the payment, she will keep the car for like 2 more days and then she'll pay. So now it's just like the payments were overlapping. So it was getting complicated for me to really keep up with it. I did have a kill switch. When I killed the car, that's when she would
Okay.
pay.
Yeah.
That's what she would pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had protection for sure. I most
Okay.
definitely had protection. So I would kill the car and that's when she would pay. But it's just a whole headache like doing that stuff. So now I put in my contract, okay, anything you do that's let me think of an example. So I'll have a either a rim rash fee, a speeding fee, um, a window chip. Of course, she got a window chip on there. Just anything I want to put in this contract to take your deposit, I can do that
Mhm.
once I put in this contract. So, this lady had she brought back the toll. It was like $100 in tolls. It was a
Wow.
cracked windshield. What else? What else? What else? What else? I forgot what else. Oh, rim rash. She had rim rash on my tire. So I took all of that. All of that was in the contract. I had to put that stuff in the contract, which it already was.
Mhm.
So I just kind of locked down on that part. I took her deposit. She didn't get her $500 back. I paid the tolls with that. I paid the windshield and fixed the tire with that. But something in there I put like don't go out of town with my cars, or I can take a deposit. So I won't
Mhm.
if they do take it out of town, I won't say nothing until they get back.
Mhm.
That's a gem for y'all. So
Okay.
don't charge these people while they're out with your car. Charge them when they get back with your car
Yeah.
because if you do, they'll try to do something with it. I do
Yeah.
have a situation where somebody stole my car in my face, like
Wow.
literally. But yeah, we can get to that if you want.
Yeah.
But
I want to.
you really got to structure your contract. Like I said, I run by my contracts and my SOPs. I don't run by what BR think. I'm an employee for Aruba. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't run by emotions. That's all you're gonna be running by. Your business, your clientele gonna be horrible. So
Mm.
you don't want to do that. You got to run with some structure.
Okay, definitely. Okay, that's definitely some game for the people starting or people that have already been doing it.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes some people overlook location. You're in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Can we talk about the research you did? Like, what was the methodology between you doing the cars? I think Ford Mustang convertibles are good out there. Like, what kind of cars are good out there?
So any car is good out here in Houston,
Okay.
but you got to keep in mind that you have a hot season, you have a cold season. A
Mm.
cold season is approaching, a hot season is also here. The summer is a hot season. Any car is gonna run.
Mm.
Luxury, economy, exotic. Those are
Mm.
all gonna do great. When
Mm.
it comes to hurricane season, those luxuries gonna be sitting in the garage. Them exotics gonna be sitting in the garage. So what you can do, if you have exotics, I don't think you should do this with luxury, but with exotics, send them out to somewhere that's hot. Cali, Miami,
Miami.
those are the main two.
Mhm.
Okay, so ship your exotics down here. But if you got luxuries, those luxuries are gonna be sitting. Luxuries are already my worst nightmare. I don't like luxury cars. The only reason I got them is to build my credit report.
Mhm.
but luxuries do not run out as much as economies. With that being said, economies make more money. So when you got a hot season, everything is gonna run. So here in Houston, it's a hot market regardless of what car you got. But you just have to keep in mind that those luxuries are not going to be running. The exotics are not going to be running when it's raining and it's bad weather. See what I'm saying? But those economy cars are going to be running. When I
Yeah.
say economy, I'm talking about Hondas, Honda Accords, Toyota Prius,
Toyota.
Toyota Camrys, Nissans, what else? Kias, stuff
Mhm.
like that. Those cars are going to run regardless of what the weather is. Okay, so that's that. Really, you don't have to worry about your car not rented out in Houston unless it's a cold season or
Mhm.
hurricane season. Those luxury cars you want to stay away from.
Okay. So economy is gonna run out. You're gonna make money with luxury. You're gonna make money with exotics. Let's say someone's just starting. Would you automatically recommend that they do economy? That they should do luxury? Should they get multiple vehicles? Like, what would you recommend for someone just starting?
Yeah, so a lot of people come to me and say, "Hey, should I get this what's it, Mercedes? Should I get something that's luxury
Mhm.
because they think they make more money?" Please don't get nothing luxury because
Mhm.
those luxury cars don't rent. People don't need luxury cars like they need economy. So the luxury cars could be rented out 10 days out of the month,
Mhm.
15 days out of the month, while the economy could be going a whole month. So you're going to make more money with the economy and it's more passive. Okay,
Mhm.
so you're not paying for car washes and not as much maintenance on the economy end, not as much maintenance on the economy end. You don't have that many car washes you got to do. Um, it's just more whole. The whole economy side is just way more passive too.
Mhm.
So that's what I would say on that part.
Okay. Okay. I know you said you're an employee of the business. Can we talk about the systems with how you're running as far as like car washes, maintenance, and things like that? Are you at the forefront doing everything? Do you have a team? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so right now I am working on a warehouse, so that's when I'll
Okay.
start building my team.
Uh-huh.
But right now it's just me and my dad.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. But I do most of the work. Like I said, I have mostly economy cars. I do
Mhm.
have plenty luxury, but I have more economy. So these cars really are going. So I'm not doing that much work.
Mhm.
I'm doing a lot of work, but it's not as much as if I just had straight luxury cars. Because the economy stay going. So yeah, it's really just me, Toro. I have I have the private rental lockdown too. So I know what to do in the case of an accident. I know how to verify the client's insurance. I have my contracts on lock because of the past situations that I had. My
Yeah.
contracts are straight, my deposits. Like it's a SOP, standard operating procedure. Like I
Mhm.
have, okay, step one, I do this, step two, step three, step four, as far
Mhm.
as the private rentals. And then Turo is Turo. It's already a platform for you where it's set up and organized. So as far as the online stuff like that, and I'm working on a website, but as far as the online stuff, that's that's good. And then the forefront is me. I'm
Okay.
washing the car. I'm taking the car to get washed, stuff like that. I'm gassing them up and maintenance, but these cars barely need maintenance. So that's how I run it. And then every now and then, if I don't have time, I tell my dad, my cousin, "Hey, can you handle such and such at 6:30?" All right, cool. I get it washed beforehand.
Mhm.
They'll come and meet the client, or I get a lockbox, put the lockbox up, have the client just punch in the numbers, get the key. Um, or I can unlock the car from my phone. I can lock the car from my phone if it doesn't have, um, or I'll put the key in the lockbox if it doesn't have that unlock lock feature on my
Yeah.
phone. Um, that's kind of how I run those right there. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool. So a lot of people they look at social media. You know, they see the Turo stuff. They see Pushman Mitch, like you mentioned earlier. They see all these people posting stuff, and they just assume everything is sweet. Let's talk about the time that someone tried to steal your car. You said they tried or they did. What
Oh,
happened?
they most definitely tried. Nah,
Okay. All
we
right. Let's
hey,
talk about it. Let's talk
we
about it.
lock these cars down.
Yeah.
But yeah, in these businesses, regardless of what business it is, you're going to need customer service because these clients, they will do anything, especially with the rental cars. Rental cars is your possession. It's a mobile, basically piece of money. Like they can take this car to Africa and ship it to Africa if they wanted to. They can do whatever they want with these cars when you're not watching them. When you have so many, you're not worried about one. You're not worried about two. You're worried about you're worried about all of them, but at the same time, you got to know you're in the rental car business, so you protect yourself up front. So this is what happened. This was like what, a month or two ago. Wow. So a renter Sunday, right? Yeah. Not this Sunday, but it was on a Sunday, right? Like I said, they got an unlock feature from my phone. I locked it from my phone also. So the client, I was down the street. I was like 10 minutes down the street away from the car. Okay. So the client dropped off the car, and you're supposed to put the key in the car so I can lock it. They would tell me, hey, I locked I put the key in the car and the car is good to go. You can lock it. Okay, cool. I'm 10 minutes down the road. I get to the car, bro. I unlock the car. The car is locked. I unlock the car from my phone. I look in there. The key isn't in it. I'm like, I was telling the dude, I was like, dude, the key isn't in here. Maybe you took it on accident. I wasn't thinking he did anything. I'm gonna tell y'all what he did with it. I'm like, dude, the key isn't in here. So what's going on? I'm like, check everything. And then it's not my car, it's a joint ventures car. So I told him, I'm like, bro, I don't know where the key is. He doesn't know where the key is. I called the dude, we're calling the dude, texting the dude. He's not saying nothing. Well, he was saying something, but he was like, I don't know where the key is. He kept telling me, I don't know where the key is. I don't know. He's swearing up and down. He put it in there where it's supposed to be. It wasn't in there. Okay, so this was Sunday. Come Wednesday. So from Sunday to Wednesday, we're waiting to see if the key will pop up somewhere. Either I find it, he finds it, the renter finds it in his luggage or something. So it never came up. Come Wednesday, I got a car wash and I come back and it's a green Tahoe spray painted now. Pitch black windows. I cannot see who is in it. I can't see who is in this car. It's a Tahoe, bro. It's a big truck. So I don't know who's in the car. It could be stupid people with guns in there. I don't know. So I pull up and they're sitting in the parking lot. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I get my little, So then I'm like, bro, something not right. So before I backed into the thing, I thought about it before I backed into the spot, because I keep my cars at a parking lot. So before I backed in, I'm like, something not right. It's just not sitting right with me. So then I back in. The dude with the Tahoe was in front of me. He comes and parks to my left. Okay. The car is to my right. He parked to my left. He get out, walk to the car, start taking pictures. It's not the renter. It's somebody else. It's a big black dude. It's not the renter. He taking pictures of the BMW. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's a renter. He's coming to pick up the car. Then I think nobody's renting the car. Okay. So the dude get in the car. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, this dude got the key. Okay, he did click. Okay, so now he got the key. So now I call the dude. I'm like, kill the car, like kill it. The dude with the key is right in front of me. The car isn't stolen at this time. So he was like, okay, I can't kill it because I'm not next to my laptop. Okay, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna just call the police. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just call the police and tell them this dude got my key. I found who got my key. So then I'm on the phone with them, and then the dude that was driving a Tahoe, he pulled around the corner. It's like a wall right here where the cars are lined up. He pulled around the corner and he got out, and I barely saw the back of the Tahoe peeking out. So then I saw him looking around the corner. So I thought he was looking at me. Oh, somebody got out and took the BMW. I'm like, but at this time I'm on the phone with the cops. So I the way it's set up, the parking lot is like an island. Okay, you drive out one way, go to the left, which is where the dude with the Tahoe went. He went to the left. So I was like, I'm gonna follow him, but I'm gonna go around the other way. Okay. Right. Yeah. At this time, I'm on the phone with the police. So then I'm telling them, hey, the dude with the BMW key, he has my key. Right. He's here. But when I go around, I get at a light. Bro, I'm on the phone with the cops, and I look in my rearview mirror. Guess who's behind me? The BMW. So I'm like, no. I was like, they just took my car. I was like, okay, they officially took my car. Because remember, I just called them to let them know that they had the key.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. They have my key. They have the car. Like they're driving behind me. So he cut through the parking lot to do with the BMW because it was a light. He was stuck at a light. So he went through the parking lot and got behind the dude, the Suburban. So by the time I came around, guess who I meet head to head? It's me in this big old Suburban, and then it's the dude with the green Tahoe, and then the BMW behind him because he cut through the parking lot to get behind. So now we head to head. So I kind of got over to kind of stop him. He honking his horn, then he rolled his window down. I'm like, oh my God, I ain't know if he was finna start shooting or what.
Yeah.
I ducked and kept driving, right? They just speeding. So then I hung up with the police. I gave them all the information. They was asking a whole bunch of unnecessary questions.
Yeah.
So I finally got off the phone with them. Then I called my guy back. I was like, okay, yeah, they officially just took the car. Like I just seen him right here in front of my face take the car. So now after that happened, the dude, he was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna kill switch it whenever I can. So now I call the cops and say, no, the cops called me back. So now they're trying to get all the information on the guys, like, because we have multiple trackers on them. So now I'm on the phone with the cops and I call my rental car guy. I merge them with the cops. Now the ladies on the phone, we're giving every single street that these dudes are hitting. It's like 3-second delay. So we give every single street they hit, every single street. So the lady was like, okay, we're dispatching helicopters, we're dispatching Unit 15, we're dispatching whatever. Okay. Yeah. He giving them the directions. So it's a whole police chase while we're on the phone. And we're telling the cops where to go. Like,
yeah.
They're literally chasing the dude while we're on the phone. Okay, so the renter gave the key to somebody to come. It's a whole organized crime, like organized, like bro, they was organized. If I wasn't sitting there, I would have noticed the car was going like quick because I'm out there damn near all day. Yeah. So I would have seen them. I would have seen the car missing within like at least 20 minutes. So we would have still found it. But yeah, he took the key, gave it to somebody that came to steal it. So I had to go pick up the car. We went to go pick it up, and it was like trenches, bro. I'm talking about trenches. They didn't find the dude that stole it. They didn't find the dude that was in this bright green Suburban that's spray painted. They didn't find him for whatever reason when they have helicopters. I mean, like, it's not hard to miss. It's like an olive green army colored car, a big old Tahoe. You can't see it from these helicopters that y'all got. It's kind of weird to me. Yeah. But yeah, they didn't catch the dude. We just went there. We got the car. I got in the car, gave the police the information.